I'm Jeff Leet, president of LMN Software Corporation. By now, perhaps you figured out that LMN stands for Learn, Monitor, Notify, and that we do something with security networks. Actually, we do quite a bit. Today, we're going to be talking specifically about a product from our EdgeSentry product line of network appliances, the ES102. So, let's get started. We all know this. If someone were to plug into a security network, chances are no one would know. And worse, no one would react. An intruder could do whatever they want to the system until the system breaks. Most security networks are still getting installed with unmanaged switches, or if they're using managed switches, those switches are left unconfigured. That leaves you with risk. That leaves you with liability. We know why this happens, and we're doing something about it. Security networks can present a host of problems for security integrators, not the least of which is having the right technician to do that work. It's difficult work. Most people don't really know what it entails to harden a network. Yet security networks need to be hardened, documented, monitored, and secured. Not necessarily in that order, but it's really important to do these things. If not, you're left with vulnerabilities, and that's not good. A couple other things about EdgeSentry. Number one is it communicates in plain language that any technician can understand. That's super important, not IT jargon, right? So when we talk about IT-centric products and IT-centric companies selling products into our market, they have a different mentality. They're going to charge you per device, per month, annual fees, lots of recurring costs. Maybe it's inexpensive to install the box up front, but it's going to be expensive on the long haul to maintain it. Now, we've got a different take on that. Our EdgeSentry products have no requirement for recurring fees. So not only is it a low cost to purchase the box, but now you don't have to pay monthly or annually to keep the box and to keep the services. That's a big departure from what's been going on. But wait, there's more. EdgeSentry can be utilized in an air-gapped environment and or send emails out to whomever you choose. Now, each of these devices can be received by up to 2 receivers for backup. We store locally 1 year of data on the box itself on-prem, and we can now also send that to potentially to the cloud or to concurrently to a box that sits at your corporate site. This essentially turns your company into its own central monitoring service for network alerts on the networks that you're monitoring. The case for monitoring is actually pretty simple. Number one, better customer service. You'll be able to react in real time when something goes down on a customer's network and they want to get it fixed. Number two, you'll be able to actually roll the right truck with the right technician and the right parts on the truck the first time. That's going to save lots of hours of labor. And number three, you'll know instantly if, let's say, another contractor from a different discipline might have plugged into a network switch that you guys are responsible for. You'll have all that information in real time. EdgeSentry is a whole lot more than just network intrusion detection. We also do things like monitor the UPSs that support these critical systems. So you'll know when a UPS goes into battery mode, perhaps fails a self-check, perhaps the batteries are no longer charging back to full 100% and you want to think about starting to replace these things. That's really important. Thanks for listening. I hope you found this interesting and thought-provoking. You know, it's been a long time since people have been talking about the convergence of physical security and cybersecurity. Well, that intersects at the firewall. EdgeSentry protects everything inside the firewall for a price point you can't afford to ignore. Make it simple, make it secure. EdgeSentry. Come see us at booth 35077 and have a great day.